All right, week 9 of the 12-week fasting challenge. Today I'm going to talk about healing. I actually meant to talk about this last week on week 8, but I forgot to shoot that video. The reason I do this is because the two key benefits I'm personally looking for from fasting are autophagy, which is basically the cells clearing out junk material, recycling it to make new organelles, so new mitochondria out of old, breaks those down to the constituent proteins, and then reforms them into new, better functioning versions of it. The other thing that I look for that happens after about 24 hours is spikes in growth hormone. This is effectively the fountain of youth. People pay $1,000 a month for growth hormone treatments. It keeps you looking young, keeps your skin elastic, reparative and restorative properties. Anytime you get injured, you need growth hormone to fix that. Turns out that last week I was playing around with whittling with a knife. So I developed a little blister on my thumb. And it was a pretty big blister, and it kind of welled up kind of thick. And I knew I was thinking I was going to have to lance it. It's going to last for several days, and then the skin's going to break and it's going to peel off. I developed this blister Saturday morning, and I fasted beginning Saturday evening. By Monday morning, the blister was completely healed, and I could still feel where the skin's a little thickened there, which is what blisters are meant to do, is to help build calluses. But the blister actually healed up in less than 48 hours. I attribute it as a direct result of autophagy and growth hormone. Also, several weeks ago, I think around week 5 or 6, mowing my lawn, I contracted a little bit of poison ivy around my ankles. Then I hit my fasting day, and by the time I got to Monday morning, it was gone. This isn't something like a recommended treatment. I'm not saying, okay, when you get hurt, go fast. But I am saying this is one of the benefits of fasting. And this is where you see real life, immediate results from this activity. I also want to make another side note, truth and transparency. This fast didn't last as long as I intended it to. So what happened is I was having a conversation with somebody, and somebody else walked by and they had some candy, and they just handed it to both of us, being a nice gesture. These are all people I know. I'm not taking candies from strangers. And without thinking, I just popped it in my mouth. And about 3 minutes later, I realized I just broke my fast. 26 hours, I think. That's truth and transparency. And that's the way fasting works. Sometimes you do shorter fasts for reasons, and it's perfectly okay. You're still getting the benefits every time you do it. You're just not getting maybe as much benefit or the specific benefits you're hoping for. But getting in the habit of doing it makes it easier to do it every time and making it part of your life. Hopefully you don't make the same mistake I did, but if you do, it's no big deal. All right, peace. Talk to you guys next week. And next week will be week 10 of 12. So we're getting near the end. Frankly, I'm kind of sick of doing it every week. I'll be honest with you, but I'm going to hash it out and get this through. All right, peace.